All right, Matt, thank you very much. Also happening locally live at 5, 6 News is in the courtroom as a teenager facing 2 counts of murder is ordered to stand trial. Testimony today reveals rival gang violence is to blame.
Prosecutors say Charles Trotter is the lone gunman. He was just 16 when it's alleged he gunned down 2 men from a rival gang. Dexter Joseph and Marcel Lovejoy were killed during a party in an apartment. It was near 99th and Fort Streets. Earlier that day, Trotter had been at a 3-year-old's birthday party. Reporter Chase Moffitt was in court for today's hearing and heard what prosecutors say happened inside the apartment.
That's right. He continues our coverage now. 6 View Live.
Yeah, Joe and Mallory, we're live here about 99th and 4th, the Grand Ridge Apartments, where that party took place January 3rd. In fact, testimony today outlining the possible beef between 2 rival gangs, the 37th Street Crips and the South Family Bloods. In fact, 4 guys went over to the house party, 2 of which had ties to the 37th Street gang, and only one of them was invited, not including Trotter. So once inside the party, the alcohol started flowing, shots were poured, and as they were taking these shots, according to testimony and witnesses, that's when the gunfire rang out. Trotter, allegedly the lone gunman.
He had every intention. He knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? To think like that, you know what you're doing, to take someone's life. So
He knows right from wrong.
yeah, you
ain't
know
no
right
baby.
from wrong. He ain't, that age don't matter. You know what you was doing.
Strong reaction to the 16-year-old charged with murdering Marcel Lovejoy, the brother of these 2 sisters, after a court hearing this morning outlined the shooting death.
I mean, we're a really tight-knit family. We're with each other every day, and every day is one of us missing. And it's sad to see his kids or just to see each other.
Lovejoy and his longtime friend Dexter Joseph were both inside the apartment near 100th and Arcadia Plaza when they were shot and killed, both affiliated with South Family Bloods, according to police. Joseph's mother alongside Lovejoy's family after court, a tough morning dealing with new details.
I'm still having nightmares. I still have the phone calls in my mind, so I'm just not myself anymore since my son been gone.
Omaha police detectives testified that at the time of the shooting, 16 people were inside for a party. They identified Trotter as a young gunman, described wearing a gray hoodie. Witnesses told police Trotter was seen pacing up and down a back hallway, head down, hands in the front pocket, when he allegedly pulled the gun and opened fire on the crowd. Firing 7 rounds, Lovejoy hit 4 times, Joseph 3. His mother, Barbara Robinson, seen this weekend at a prayer walk for the triple homicide, also gang-related, shared this with the crowd.
And yes, I stand here as a mother of a 16-year-old who's in jail for something that is heinous. That is not what I trained him up to do.
And we also learned from detectives today they were able to interview about 8 people from that party. Several were able to identify Trotter via a photo lineup. In fact, one girl identified Trotter out of a stack of 17 pictures. Reporting live with photographer Mike Plews, I'm Chase Moffitt, WOWT 6 News.
Trotter remains held without bond. He is facing 2 counts of first-degree murder and 2 gun charges.
Judge Craig McDermott ordered Trotter to stand trial on those charges. No date has yet been set.